Well, there were far fewer police on the streets of central London as 4,000 students gathered for a protest about the right to protest. Some tried to break through the gates of the University of London's Senate House. Others made for Westminster and the Royal Courts of Justice. And there are some sporadic reports of trouble breaking out as we speak. But in contrast to the dozens of arrests during demonstrations last week, it has been a bit more peaceful. Paul Mason has the latest.
They came with a simple message to get the police off campus and to protest what they allege is police brutality and legal heaviness in the handling of protest. Though sparked by clashes in London last week, there were students here from many parts of Britain with the same complaint.
Because what we are witnessing is a university management that has no mandate for what it is trying to do in education, and which is using the only argument that it has left. That argument is the brute force of the police, and it's the threats and the intimidation that we have faced over the last week.
It's scenes like these flying around YouTube that have angered students, plus injunctions preventing further protests. Those on the streets today are worried that as universities become big business, their ability to protest is being squashed.
During our occupation, we talked to senior managers, and we actually went to the Vice Chancellor's house, delivered our demands, and all they had to say is literally nothing. Like they repeatedly said to us, "I have nothing to say to you, I have nothing to say to you."
The students had been faced with an injunction preventing protests in this area. Technically, this demonstration has no leaders, no route, but it's breaking the injunction taken out by the University of London, and we don't know what happens next. With tensions high, the police kept very obviously away from the whole thing. And with no police in sight, this happened. The students have just broken through an iron gate and are right now here in the courtyard of the very building they're supposed not to be in, according to the injunction. In the end, the building, the model for George Orwell's Ministry of Truth, proved stronger than the wheelie bin. And in any case, most of the students remained peaceful, though here too, the action was technically in contempt of a court order.
The first-year students in my university have grown up with disillusionment and disenfranchisement. They've grown up with £9,000 tuition fees as the norm. They've grown up with a government and a political status quo whereby they have no rights, they have no voice, they have no representation.
The end result, for about 2 hours, police were absent from one of London's main campuses.